award-winning filmmaker, a photographer, and as she calls it too, a health crusader, because she is someone who has beat cancer, a two-time cancer survivor, and she kicked the conventional method to the curb and chose to go with the natural route. And she's got some enlightening word for us today. I'd like to introduce our first speaker, Kathleen Bobak. Everyone give it up.
Hey gang, let's kill it today. Or should I say, let's live today. Because what are we about? We're about to live for. So let's get the death language out of our lives and let's teach them that we know how to live, right? So I had all kinds of stuff prepared, and I think I've kicked all that to the curb. But I did want to give you this one thought. I've been thinking about the concept of away. Away. We go away. We throw away our garbage every week. But what does that really mean? That means it goes elsewhere, because it never really goes away, right? So everything that you're doing, if your garbage is not sustainable and regenerative, it's just going elsewhere. It's going elsewhere in astronomical numbers at this point. We're so frivolous with what we carry around with us, as opposed to what we're living with. I always say with my friends, it's like people will write, have a great day. But you don't have a day. You gotta live it. You gotta live a great, great day. Justin was saying, I like to say I'm a two-time cancer thriver, right? Because this business of survivor, that they want to beat you over the head with it and say it's them that, oh, we got the cancer. No. You guys gave me the cancer, I might add, And so I was pretty sick for quite a while. And I ended up moving to Titusville, Florida, which is right by the National Forest there. And I love photographing, and I wasn't doing film anymore because, frankly, I was too sick. I could barely walk. And I would get up long before sunrise, and my friends now call me the animal whisperer. I film an awful lot of mating, but they seem to like me, so I don't know why. But so I'm out in the National Forest before sunrise, morning after morning, and I just kept thinking, this is so seamless. This is so beautiful and seamless. And it just suddenly hit me that that's what life's about. That we're living in this this madness and this language dogma that we all accept as our belief systems, and not seeing the beauty of when a man leaves it alone. John Baskin of the Food Revolution, recently I heard him say something where he said, it seems like madness to me when we're going to save the planet. Wait a minute. We're the ones ruining it unless we take it back, unless we take back our power. And that's the most sustainable thing that I've ever learned. You're in charge. You have the power, and you can change it. Jeffrey Smith, and I'm sure a lot of people know who Jeffrey Smith is. Jeffrey Smith will tell you that it only takes 16% of us in the buying power to change the language, and we're doing it. We're doing it every day. Every organic that you spend your hard-earned money on changes the language very quickly, because it's not always like tackling the beast that is Monsanto or Syngenta or the pharmaceutical companies or Bayer. It's about tackling the next people in line, Kellogg's, Kraft, whoever those people are, because it's their bottom line that gets hit very, very quickly. And that's why many big companies now are stepping out of the Grocers Association. Yes, that's a good thing, because the pressure is being put on, and it's being put on by people like you, and like you, and like you, and like me, and these great kids that we have to save. It's not about us. It's about a generation that will never know that These chronic diseases didn't even exist 50 years ago. Ask yourself, people, you know, if you're my age, 61 I might add last month, 5 years, cancer-free. But guess what? I'll never go back there either. It'll never have me again because I have it. I have it by the throat, and so can you. So take all that you're learning, take charge of your life, help everyone who would listen to you, never stop talking, and then enjoy the ride, because let me tell you, life's worth living, and I ought to know. Thanks for having me.